we are going to be subtracting across zeros. We're going to start with the strategy, draw a picture. I want you to take a close look at this problem. 300 minus 179. There are 0 ones and 0 tens. When we draw the picture, it's going to look like this. We start by subtracting in the ones place, but we can't do it because we have 0 ones. If you look at the tens place, we have 0 tens. So we have to travel to the hundreds place. I'm going to break up this 100 and exchange it for 10 tens. Let's see what it does to my number over here. So instead of 300s, I now have 200s. Instead of 0 tens, I have 10 tens. I still have 0 ones. So I'm not ready to subtract yet. I need to break this 10 and regroup it so I have 10 ones. Let's look at our number over here again. So instead of 0 ones, there are 10 ones. But we don't have 10 tens. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 tens. All right, now I think we are ready to subtract. So if we have 10 ones, let's subtract 9 ones. You can see we're going to have 1 left. Look at the tens place. We have 9 tens. We need to subtract 7 of them. So 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see what's left. 2 tens. And in the hundreds place, we have 200s, and we need to take away 100. What's left? 100. All right, so 300 minus 179 equals 121. I don't know about you, but I'm exhausted. That was not very efficient. Let's see if we can try this again. This time, I want you to think about this. What you take off goes back on at the end. Let's start fresh. Before we took 300 and we regrouped all of these numbers. What a mess. Let's start with 300 minus 179 again, but let's take off 1 from 300. That leaves us with 299. So if we have 299 and we subtract 179, let's start with the ones place. 9 minus 9 equals 0. We didn't need to regroup. 9 minus 7, that equals 2. Again, no regrouping. 2 minus 1 equals 1. Wow, I got all the way through that problem and I didn't need to regroup. So 121, what do you notice? That's not the right answer. We're not done. Remember, what you take off goes back on at the end. So 120, we needed to put 1 back on. We took 1 off at the beginning. We put 1 back on at the end. Look what we found, 121. Yes, that's the right answer. Wow, that was so much more efficient. But remember, mathematicians, there's always other strategies you can choose from, like add up to subtract on the number line. When we do this, we start with our small number, 179, so we can add up. Well, I'm going to add up to get to an easy number, so I'm going to just do 1 hop to 180. Once I'm at 180, I can just do 20 more to get to an easier number, which would be 200. Then we know it's just 100 hops to get to 300. Let's add up our hops, and 100 plus 20 plus 1, that equals 121. That's our answer. All right, don't forget, we can also subtract from the front end. So we can start with 300 and take away just the 100. So 300 minus 100 is 200. Then we take 200, we take away 70 from the tens place. So 200 minus 70 equals 130. All right, now we're going to take 130, take away 9 ones. 9 ones equals 121. That is our answer. All right, mathematicians. Remember, when we're subtracting across zeros, you could draw this picture and you can regroup, but you might make a mistake in all that regrouping or be really tired at the end. You could try the strategy, what you take off goes back on at the end. That was a lot easier and a lot less regrouping, but you have to remember to put that 1 back on. You could try adding up to subtract. You can also try subtracting from the front end. Which strategy is best for you?